Right, hello, I am Yaqub Ahmed. I'm the team lead for Team 21 and we were tasked with creating the Drive app project for our client Ward Priestman, the Chief Information Officer at Great Ormond Street Hospital. So first a little bit of background on our project. We were tasked with creating this app and basically the main focus of the app was showing information and statistics about the hospital in an aesthetically pleasing manner, and this included organ donation stats and quality of service stats and stuff like that. This is the system architecture diagram. So the user interacts with their mobile device, their mobile phone in this case, and the mobile device does most of the work on its own. It does get a bit of stuff from the backend server, so it has to get data to verify users, so it sends across a username and then the backend server responds with the username and the hashed password associated with the account, and then the client will do the authentication. Also, if you want to register, you have to send requests across to here, which then this takes the request and then verifies if it's allowed or not, and then writes it to the database. And also the backend server loads all the data from this JSON database, which it then sends across to the user. There's a list of the main technologies used. For the front end we used HTML, HTML5, Ionic 3, CSS, and JavaScript. Actually this is TypeScript to be more specific, but TypeScript is a subset of JavaScript anyway. And for the backend technologies, we just used a Node.js server and a plaintext JSON file. And now I will showcase the app actually working in an emulator. So right now it's currently emulating an iPhone OS, and this is how the app will look on the screens of our iPhone users. And it looks the same, across iPhone and Android, apart from some minor differences, but it's all just aesthetics. So the first page, the sliding login page, we have this sliding puzzle where we have to match up all the letters to make the Drive logo. This was a must-have requirement from our client, and they said, this is a key part of the app, so I'll just solve it here. Oh, sorry, when I move this I down, you can see it pushes us to the next page. Now you don't actually have to do this every single time. You can see I have this skip button. That's just because I've completed it before. Once you complete the sliding puzzle once, the skip button starts showing up on your device, so you can you don't have to do this every single time because it would get quite tedious. Then we're greeted with the login page. Now currently, in our user data JSON, we don't have any users registered, so let's register a new account. And we'll register someone called James. James John. So that registers and we get a little pop-up saying success, please log in with your registered credentials. Now if we tried to register someone else, so say we tried to register James with just random stuff, but the username was the same, right? So we've already used James before, then it will say, username is already in use. And if we, I think here's the email, no, here's the email. If we try and use the same email, it will also say email already in use. So you can't register two usernames or two email addresses. So let's log in here. The password was pass. We log in, and this is the what's actually sent to the client. So the username and the hash of the password, which is done using bcrypt. So here we have basically the main page of the hospital. These are little drop-down things. These little accordion buttons are used to show statistics about the hospital. We don't actually have any statistics more than daily, but this can go up to monthly or yearly. and the data is stored in a three-dimensional array, which is basically, so it's a two-dimensional array to have all the columns and rows, and then it's three-dimensional to have the different daily, weekly, and then monthly and yearly, which aren't turned on at the minute. The max you can go up to is currently only weekly. So the QR code page, this QR code is generated using an NPM package known as QR Native TS or QR React TS or something like that. And basically the data encoded inside of it, you can see here, is just the person's username and then as much of their hashed password as we can store without overflowing this. So this can only store 512 bytes inside of this image, so we have to truncate this, string, because this is more than 512 bytes. So we cut it down, and basically on the scanning side, when you scan this code and you get this spat out, you can search the database and see, okay, we have the username James. Does all of this match up to, however long this is? So that gets down up here to there. So we're only missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters at the end. So no real loss in security there. And it also tells you, how long ago it was generated. Yeah, that's the QR code page. And the security level page is the Drive App secure page. The network is currently 100% secure. This is actually got from the backend database, as is the information on this page. So I can show you that now. In the hospital data JSON, here we've got the, what's it called, all the different, what are they called? Statistics that are shown in the tables on the first page, and the security level of the app. So if I were to change this, so change it to 2, then we will see it's reflected here. Status is weakly secure, the hospital's network is only 40% secure, and the little bar has updated to show the change. And if we were to change it again to 0, and we come off and on again, we can see status compromised, the hospital's network is only 0% secure. Yeah, and that's the app showcase for our Drive app. Thanks for watching.